The U.S. nuclear submarine crisis, too few to defend global peace. The U.S. is running out of nuclear submarines. Why does this matter? The United States faces a critical shortage of nuclear submarines, a core pillar of its defense and deterrence strategy. Let's dive into why this is more dangerous than ever. During the Cold War, the U.S. had 140 nuclear submarines patrolling the seas. At the height of the Cold War, the U.S. had 140 nuclear submarines, monitoring every movement of Soviet submarines. They played a critical role in ensuring global peace by deterring nuclear conflict. Today, only 68 submarines remain, with 20 in maintenance. Today, that fleet has shrunk to just 68 submarines, and around 20 of them are in dry dock or awaiting repairs. The U.S. is losing its ability to respond to global threats. Silent, stealthy, and deadly. Nuclear submarines are stealthy, nearly impossible to detect, and carry immense firepower. They serve as a deterrent to any nation considering a first strike because retaliation is always possible. Harder to detect than space objects.
In fact, as one U.S. admiral put it, it's easier to find a grapefruit-sized object in space than a submarine at sea.
Building a submarine takes years. Building these submarines requires massive infrastructure and a highly skilled workforce, but here's the challenge: the U.S. Navy is short on shipyards and skilled workers. Training a nuclear submarine welder takes 3 to 5 years. It can take up to 5 years to train a worker to weld parts for nuclear submarines, and the demand for more submarines far exceeds the current workforce. Global threats: China and Taiwan. With rising global threats like China's aggressive posture in the Indo-Pacific, the need for more submarines is urgent. If China attacks Taiwan, American submarines would be one of the few military assets that could effectively respond. AUKUS Agreement, a stretched U.S. submarine force. Under the AUKUS deal, the U.S. will supply Australia with nuclear-powered submarines, further stretching its already thin resources. Without additional capacity, the U.S. risks falling behind. The U.S. must act now. The U.S. cannot afford to delay. Investing in infrastructure, workforce development, and expanding shipbuilding capacity is crucial. Submarines are not just weapons, they are America's shield against global instability. Without them, America's defense could sink. America's defense and global peace depend on what happens beneath the waves. The nation must act now before it's too late. Like and subscribe at Defense Weekly for more defense insights. Thanks for watching. If you want more in-depth analysis on defense and global security, don't forget to like and subscribe.